So Corey Hardrick is finally speaking out about his divorce. He's finally saying something about his wife deciding to leave him for her feelings. I'm just saying. So I want to give my 2 cents on this whole situation. You know, we've talked about Tia Mowry in the past about her deciding to leave her husband or break up her family because of her feelings, and she want to find herself in this journey, and she want to have this celebration and this graduation and all of this stuff. And you know, we've talked about it, we've covered it, and her ex-husband has been very quiet about the ordeal, and now he's saying a little bit about it, but he's not really saying too much. But he talked a little bit about his feelings and how he felt, because we know oftentimes when it comes to the men in these situations, we rarely get to hear their side. We rarely get to hear what they have to say. They're often always painted as the aggressors or the villains in these situations, as if the women can never ever be the problem in these situations. And as far as we know, there was nothing that he did. People tried to say he cheated. He came out and he debunked that and said he did not cheat on his wife. And what it appears to be, allegedly, is that his ex-wife is claiming she was not happy. She wanted to find herself. She had to grow, and she wanted to do it on her own. We're going to get into it, but before we do, I want to go ahead and play these clips that I have, and then we're going to discuss it. Before I play the clips, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It is free to subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos or go live, and hit that like button if you like the content. So without any other further ado, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's go ahead and get into the clips. Here we go.
My marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. Yeah. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration.
Now, before I continue, I don't think anybody who's went through a divorce is looking at it as a graduation and a celebration, especially if you have kids involved and there wasn't any domestic violence or any abuse or anything like that in the relationship. When you have that going on, a lot of those women aren't shy about speaking about it, especially if they're going to get the sympathy. And I don't think anybody should stay in an abusive relationship. That's not what I'm saying. But when that's the case, these women who are in social media or just in general, you're going to say something because you're going to get that sympathy. So just according to the way Tia has come out and how she's kind of went on a press tour about her divorce and talked about it, and allegedly they're saying there might be some type of show related to her life after divorce or something like that. It further proves that she's using this as a way to kind of benefit off of it, you know, or whatever. And I think it's just unfortunate because a lot of times people don't look at the man side of everything. You don't look at him, you don't talk to him, you don't ask him questions about what he had to go through, how he's feeling about this. It's just left to the woman to paint the narrative, and then everybody goes with that, and that's it. But let's go ahead and play what he had to say, and then we're gonna get back into it. Here we go.
You know, it's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands, and you know, no one's there for you, and it's just like, you know, when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong, but you know, it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. You know, nobody see that.
Yeah.
Nobody see that.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, you live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Corey Hardrick know that his kids and his family was everything to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm stronger than I thought I was.
Yeah.
I'm really stronger. And that by the grace of God, it's like, I'm here and I'm still going.
Oh, baby, listen, y'all let me know what y'all think about what he had to say. Shout out to Corey Hardrick. It's important for people to hear the other side. We got to stop just running with the women all the time as if they're perfect. Marriage is work. You got to make sure you know that you're in it for the long haul. You got to make sure that you are committed to the person that you married, that you guys are going to be able to go through the thick and the thins of the relationship, that you're going to go through the good and the bad, the ups and the downs. This is why those vows are there. That's why they're in place, because whoever created them knew that this was going to be some tough work, and it's not for the weak. When you decide to enter into a covenant, a marriage, or whatever you know with the person, it's till death do us part. It doesn't mean until you get tired or you get mad or your feelings are hurt or you don't feel like your feelings are validated. That's a conversation. That's maybe some counseling or something. That's communicating your feelings to your husband or your wife. It's not about you getting your way, but unfortunately, this is how women think. Society is a part of this, in my opinion, and has made women think that they're the prize and it's all about them. And if the man doesn't cater to them or do what they want him to do, then he's no good. He's useless. Just get rid of him. Don't care if you've built a life with him. Don't care if you've created children with him. None of that matters until it does. Because what Tia has done is not unique. Majority of women leave because of this similar reason. Oh, I wasn't happy anymore. He wasn't serving my purpose. So what he is, like a dirty dish rag that you just get tired of, you wring him out and you throw him, toss him to the side? No relationship is perfect. You have the ups and the downs, the good, the bad. That's a part of life. So I don't understand why women think when they get in a relationship or a marriage that it's supposed to all become about them. Like the man has no say. He can't do anything, or you are pissed off and you're always, threatening to leave or whatever. It's just crazy. It's a very selfish way to think. It's a very selfish mentality. And a lot of women are going to lose out. You want to do what you want to do. You don't want to hear no backlash. You don't have to answer to a man. You want to be able to get up, do your own thing, move how you want to move, do whatever you wanted, how you want it with your kids. And you don't want to have to, deal with a man. But at the same time, you want a man. Make that make sense. You want one to sit back and be mute, not have anything to say and just, okay, hun, do whatever it is you want. Jump on TikTok and put your boobs and your butt cheeks out there. Just go ahead, do whatever you want. I'm just gonna sit back, just be okay with everything that you're doing, not have a word to say whatsoever. This is what a lot of these women want. They're tired of having to work with a man because they want to do what they want to do. And see, the thing is, you're at full liberties to do whatever it is you want now that you're single.
Got it.
And then when they have that, guess what, y'all? They don't want that. When you have the full responsibility to do what you want to do and nobody else is bothering you, nobody ain't telling you nothing, now you want somebody. Now you want a man to lead. You tired of leading. You're tired of doing it by yourself. You thought it was easy. And for those who've had it, they realize they don't have all these opportunities, especially you're in your 40s. You already created a family with a man that you chose to leave because you were simply trying to put yourself first and be selfish, in my opinion. And you think that you're going to jump right back into a whole nother relationship with a man who's going to be better than what you had?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb.
I don't think a lot of women think about that. They just, like I said, they want what they want. They want to do what they want to do. Break up your home, your family, and your home. And then you go out here and you looking for something else and not realizing that you already had it. You just needed to work through some things and y'all needed to work it out. That's what relationships are hard. That's what marriage is all about, working through the issues. You don't get into a marriage that's perfect. Nothing's perfect. And I want women to stop thinking that, oh, I want to get in a marriage and the man is this and he's that and he's that and that. And you don't even do anything to work on your own issues because women think that men's supposed to cater to them. You're supposed to cater to them, do what they want, and you don't have to make any changes or adjustments. Just the men always have to do all the work. And you just sit back and be this queen and complain, and he's supposed to jump and run and do everything that you say and you want. That's supposed to be a good man. A good man is not a man who does everything that you say and what you want. No, because if you want him to be the leader, then you have to listen and follow his lead. And you guys work together and cooperate and build your family and build your livelihood. It's just insane to me how a lot of these women are lost in the sauce and they don't understand what a relationship should look like because they've never seen it. They don't understand men at all because nobody has ever told them what a good man looks like. Everybody's out here looking for the same thing. You're looking for somebody to pay your bills and take care of you and that's it and shut up. They want a man to be quiet and just pay their bills and let them do what they want. You might get a little loving here and there, but that's not even guaranteed because you don't know what she out there doing. This is what women want. So, I want to say shout out to Corey Hardrick. He's doing a lot of good things. He has a lot of look like a lot of things in the works that we should be seeing him. I think he's going to be in a movie with Tyler Perry movie and some other things. But shout out to him, blessings to him. He seems to be doing well. But it's sad that the men don't get the credit that they deserve. A lot of men don't get the credit for being good fathers and being there for their families. It's just every time the woman cry wolf, everybody jump to the woman and forget about all of the work and the sacrifice that this man put into that relationship. Nobody wants to hear that. You don't want to hear what he's put into that relationship and what he's lost. I'm not surprised the man cried himself to sleep because he wanted his family. He was not the one who wanted the divorce. And the fact that she's allegedly wanted to leave because she's trying to find herself or she doesn't feel happy, you certainly could have gone through counseling with your husband to to keep your family intact. It's not just about you. It's about you, your husband, and those kids that y'all decided to bring into this world, because they're the ones who are going to be mostly affected by this, whether people believe it or not. That's just a fact. And so I think a lot of women don't understand that or realize it until they get older. And as you get older, you realize you dropped the ball and you're looking around like you haven't had any prospects in years. Ain't nobody trying to really run to you at this particular age and looking at how you walked away from your family. Women don't think about that, you know? So listen, this is what happens, y'all. This is just what it is. This is life. But I like to tell women, focus on more of what's important. Look at the bigger picture here, because at the end of the day, this is not going to benefit a lot of these women. I don't care how much women scream, we're independent, we don't need no man who can do this all. And okay, only time will tell. I think some of them are seeing it already. Same women who claim this independent stuff are the ones who saying now they don't want to be independent, they need a man, they want a man, but it might be a bit too late. So listen, I'm gonna stop talking. Let me know what you guys think in the comments of Tia Mowry, child. Corey Hodrick finally speaking out a little bit on this situation. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't hit that bell, y'all know what it is. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.